What's going on there, ladies and gentlemen, beasts and fellow monsters? Monster Man Vapes coming back to you with another review. And in today's review, we're going to be taking a look at the Passage RDA, a collaboration of Matt from SMM, another fellow reviewer, and Hellvape. So, he named it the Passage because of the style of airflow that he designed. And a little bit of a heads up, the build deck is designed similar to that of the Vape and Twisted Messes Ocula RDA. So I'm really not going to do a build and a wick lapse in this one, mainly because it's the same style of build deck, which is actually very, very simple to build with, but I will show you how I positioned my coils. So, why don't we dive down the table and take a closer look at the Passage RDA. Alright folks, so here is the packaging that the Passage RDA will come in. Here at the top, obviously it says Hellvape AG+, I'll get to that here in a moment. Picture of the RDA and Passage RDA written down here. On this side, it has your scratch-off authenticity codes, social medias, Hellvape, SuckMyMod, youtube.com/SuckMyMod, recycle warnings down here, made in China here at the very, very bottom. On the back here, it shows you the features of the RDA, what is included in the packaging, Hellvape's website, designed in USA from Matt from SuckMyMod. Now, this RDA has been lended to me for the purposes of this review by Jared the Vaping Goat, and this is the stainless steel color of the RDA. Here on this side, it shows you a bit of the features of the RDA. AG+, this stands for like some sort of antibacterial drip tip, as it says right here. Don't know if that's really the case, but I guess we're going to have to take their word for it. Innovative Passage airflow design and a 2-post design with separation block. So in the packaging, you'll get a user manual, a Passage RDA sticker, a little baggie that holds a screwdriver and an Allen key. The screwdriver is for your connections, where the Allen key is to switch out the studded 510 for the squonking 510. And last but not least, you get another little baggie that holds O-rings, a spare drip tip, a 510 drip tip adapter, the squonk pin, and extra grub screws. So here is the Passage RDA. Starting from the top, you have that weird antibacterial drip tip that is removable like so. It does appear to be goon style. You have your nice big rubber O-ring right in there. And the thing is, when you put this in, it sort of almost like snaps in. Kind of weird, but it holds on pretty well. Here is the airflow right here. Now how this airflow works is when the air comes in through here, it goes down a little bit and then it hits your coils head on. And how do you adjust it? Simple. You grab this little knurling piece right here and you just simply turn it. Here's a better look on how that airflow is designed. So right here at the very top is where the air comes in at, goes down and goes through this honeycomb patterned airflow, and your coils will be right behind there. So it kind of makes this not really leak proof, but it does make it leak resistant. Here's a look at the bottom of the RDA, as you can see, in collaboration with SuckMyMod, Passage, and Hellvape etched here on the bottom. So here's a look at the build deck. As you can see, for all those who know of the Ocula, as you can tell, there are some very similarities as far as the posts, where it's a clamp style. However, though, these clamps are kind of embedded in the post a little bit to keep them from spinning on you, and they stay nice and straight and go up and down. Unlike the Ocula though, this uses flat head screwdrivers and they're much, much smaller. Now when it comes to coil placement on this RDA, you can kind of tell here on the top cap, you kind of have this little divot right here. So you have your airflow holes right here, and then you have this little cut right in here. You want your coils to be about midway in between there, because this right here is where the honeycomb air holes would be. And so when you put the top cap right there next to the build deck, you can get a very good indication on where you need to put your coils. And the coils I have in here are Fuse Clapton's 26 gauge N90 with 36 gauge N90, 6 wraps on a 3mm screwdriver. I have this on the Titan PWM mod. Came out to a 0.13, 4 volts, which is 123 watts. And as you can see, she is one hell of a fire. So yeah, guys, that is really it. Honestly, it's dual O-ringed, and the tolerances of the O-rings are pretty nice. They hold on pretty good. You kind of have to give it a little bit of a wiggle just to get it to go on fully, but once it's on, I mean, it stays on. So that's really it for this RDA. But alright guys, that is the download for the Passage RDA, so let's bring it back up to the FaceTime, where I give you my pros, cons, pricing, and my overall final thoughts. So let me first start off with what I don't like about the RDA. Really, there's only two things I can really think of that I do not like about the RDA, and I've been running this for roughly a week and a half, 2 weeks or so, give or take. It's been quite a while of me using this, and the only two things I can really find that I don't like about the RDA is the posts of the build deck and the airflow itself. Now, we'll give the airflow the fact that it is very, very smooth. However, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's a little restricted. Now, I threw some bigger fused Claptons in here. Generally, when I build fused Claptons, I build 24, 34 fused Claptons because to me, that is my speed. They do fit in here, but you can't really go too crazy. It was a bit of a tight fit, and also the airflow was almost too restricted to give those coils proper airflow. So these coils are in fact good for this RDA, but this is really not my speed. So those are really the only two things I found I do not like about this RDA. Now, granted, even though the airflow of this RDA and the build deck is small and restricted, however, this RDA does put out good flavor. If you're someone that likes to vape between 80, 100, and maybe even 110 watts, you might like this RDA. But for a guy like me who likes to vape between 150 and 200 watts on the regular, this RDA just does not have the proper airflow for it. It was machined, however, quite nicely. The grub nuts were very, very smooth when loosening them up and tightening them down. The little clamps in there do tighten down on the wire pretty firmly. So as far as making sure the coils stay in there, with it being a clamp style, you will not have a problem. Now, pricing. I have seen several sites sell this RDA for between 25 and 28 bucks. The website that I feel most comfortable using, which is Element Vape, is selling this for $25.99. Is that a bad price for this RDA? No. It's actually a pretty damn good price in my opinion. I do like, however, the way the airflow is designed, because with the air coming in a little bit higher than the port that the air comes out of to hit the coils, they are kind of staggered, meaning that you really won't have any leaking unless you flood the ever-living piss out of this RDA. But it is leak resistant, so you more than likely will not have a problem. So I'm actually going to give this RDA 2 ratings. One's going to be for more of the average vapor, the other one's going to be for my taste. So for a guy like me, the way I vape, this RDA, I'm going to give it a 2.5, mainly for I can't put very chunky coils in there that I like to use, and I also can't run it as high as I like because of how restricted the airflow is. But for the average vapor, I'm actually going to give this a 4, because if you're vaping anywhere between 80 and even 100 watts, the airflow is loose enough for those wattages to give you good flavor, good cloud production. So yeah, 2.5 for me, but a 4 for the average vapor. So guys, that does it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all my subscribers. Come and join the family, guys. Please come join the family. So guys, thank you once again for watching, and like I always say, until next time, Monster Man Vapes, signing off.